Hello, and we're back for another Code Peterson tutorial. Again with Adobe Firefly Beta. I made one before that was with the text to image, just a short demonstration. I'm going to do the same thing with this one, but with the text effects app. These are all web-based, so once you apply and you get access to Adobe Firefly, you just go to this firefly.adobe.com, and then you can see these little apps that are available to use. And they're just all on this landing page. So text effects is what we're doing. For my digital design students, I like having creative typography pages where, maybe there's something where it'll say, never cry over spilt milk, and it looks like the letters are made in splashes of milk on a counter or something like that. This kind of reminds me of those types of assignments, but instead of making it all with Photoshop, you use prompts to create your text effects in this space down below. They show you some examples here in these galleries. When you mouse over it, it shows you the prompt that they use. So this one here was red fur. This one down here said mossy. This one was black and gold dripping paint. This one is twisted driftwood. So you get to use those great adjectives and descriptive words that your English teacher showed you to help you create these images and how you kind of perceive them in your mind, and see if you can get them to show up in here. So for that, we can just go into this little area down here, and maybe for the first one I'm going to type in something like squid tentacles. And the default text that it shows with this, it says the word Firefly, but you can change it right here. So I could say something like 20,000 leagues, if you're doing like 20,000 leagues under the sea or something like that. And you type the words in there. The little options that you have in this place down here, you can choose like your different ways that it looks. You can also choose they give you some sample effects up here, so like if I wanted wires or balloons or whatever, or you use this area down here to type in your prompt. Then for the text effect fit, you can choose like how formed the design is to the outer borders of the letters. I usually have a little more luck when I select loose, just because I think it looks kind of weird with some of them where the shape just stops, and I like where they come outside of the edges of the letters a little bit more. And you have these little options down here to change the way that they look even further. So that is kind of cool with that. You can change your font with these options here. So hopefully later on we're able to apply this to more typefaces. You can also change the color of your text, or you can change the background color. If you leave the background color transparent, it's kind of nice because when you export these, unlike the text to graphic, this one, when you go up here to download it, it'll export it as a PNG. So then you can have the background be transparent, and I could put this over another image. Now, just like with the text to image, when I export, I'll show you what this looks like. I'll continue here. It's going to download it, and then when I open this file, you'll see down here in the bottom left hand corner you do have that mark there that says it is Adobe Firefly Beta. It's not for commercial use, obviously, in this state, which you are notified of when you sign up for it, obviously. And so, if I were to apply this to something, it's gonna show up right there. But that's just part of the experience of using it, and I'm sure later on it'll be something that is not there. But this is pretty cool. You have to type it all in here. I'm also kind of hopeful for down the road that when they further the development of this, maybe I could download the whole typeface with this and then just, you know, type the letters in, and then as I'm typing it, having the letters go on there and use it as like a squid text font. But it is pretty cool. Like I could say metallic eagle feathers midnight green. So I'll type this in and see how these look. And it is just pretty cool, you know. So I'm a Philadelphia Eagle fan, you know, so something like this might be kind of fun for, you know, a border or a image for a banner or whatever, for a profile image on Twitter, something like that. But lots of cool things you can do with it. And again, be as creative as you want with it. You have the option to thumbs up and thumbs down it. You can report it if it's offensive. There's a little option up here if you want to submit it to their Firefly gallery that we saw when we first came in, and you can also copy it to your clipboard, so then you can bring it into your Photoshop that way also. So play around with this. If you don't already have access to Firefly, go to firefly.adobe.com and you just apply for it, and it may take a week or two, but then you'll have access to it, and give it a try and see what kind of fun things that you can make with this. I appreciate you watching this video, and we'll catch you on the next one.